What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys live with another video. Yes, this video is going to be with ATMs, so just stay tuned. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, it is going to be ATM setup. I'm going to talk to you guys about what types of ATMs that you guys can go forward and purchase. Again, hopefully you guys stay till the end of this video because I highly recommend doing everything that I share with you in this video before you buy an ATM. But before we do anything, guys, I want you to make sure and go like this video, give me a thumbs up on this video, help the YouTube algorithm give me some coin, as well as, you know, make sure and go smash that subscribe button. And before you do anything, make sure and go follow the man, the myth, the absolute legend, Mr. Bryson on Instagram, and then go ahead and go follow yourself, the man, the myth, at the Austin Lewis as well, guys. So a lot of you guys, YouTube has been absolutely blowing up with new subscribers, new followers, new people commenting, new people coming to the channel just due to the fact of the ATM business, right? I truly believe, for those of you that, you know, have seen my other ATM videos, I truly believe that the ATM business is going to be the business of the 21st century. It is the 21st century. The business of 2020. Now, before you guys even get started, I want to share with you guys two types of ATMs that we utilize in our business. So the two types of ATMs, and I'll share with you guys some visuals here as well, but as you guys see here is a Yosong Halo 2. These are one of our favorite machines, along with the Gen Mega 2500s. So in this video, as you guys saw, the two ATM machines that we recommend, that we use, obviously it is just a preference thing. I'm pretty much just gonna show you guys technically unboxing the ATM, what all comes with the purchase price of an ATM, and that is a question that I get often. Austin, how much is an ATM even cost? Now, I'm gonna share with you guys some visuals here as well. There's multiple different kinds of ATM machines. This is a standalone ATM machine that sits inside of a barbershop, it sits inside of a dispensary, it sits inside of a location or a fair or something along those lines, you know, based off of the width, based off of the height, just based off of, you know, the ATM itself. So these are what's called a standalone ATM. The second type of ATM, which is honestly one of my favorite types, is the hanging wall ATM. Now, a lot of you guys are like, why would you put a hanging ATM? And for example, what we have is, you know, let's say nail salons. Nail salons are great places because most of you, if you walk into a nail salon, if you're a guy, you probably don't walk into a nail salon, but they're very condensed and they have a lot of stuff going on everywhere. Most of the time, they do not actually have room for a standalone ATM machine like this one. Now, I still want to capitalize on receiving those ATM profits, and so we'll put a hanging ATM wall or machine on the wall somewhere where people can still utilize that ATM machine. We still get transactions, and honestly, it's a good-looking machine. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive than our, you know, standard units. And then the third type of ATM is actually in-the-wall ATM. Majority of you guys use them at your bank. A bank, every bank, at a US bank or at a Chase Bank or at a Wells Fargo or any bank like that, that is an in-the-wall unit ATM. Again, those tend to be a little bit more expensive. That's why when you guys Google how much does an ATM cost, it says anywhere from $2,000 all the way up to 10 grand. Now, I'll kind of cover price roughly, okay? It's always gonna vary on these ATM machines based off of season. So a standalone ATM machine costs anywhere from, you know, $2,250 to $2,500. That is sometimes shipped and sometimes not shipped. So around expect paying around $2,500 for your ATM machine. Not expensive. A lot of people are like, oh, look how I didn't even realize that it was that cheap. The on-the-wall unit ATM costs anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. It is a little bit more of an expensive machine because it's pretty much like a smaller iPhone. It is a condensed ATM that hangs in the wall. So those are a little bit more pricey, but again, it always gonna, you know, have a ROI in it. So the in the wall, as you guys can imagine, is a little bit more expensive. Those cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 because they are literally in the wall units. So, you know, hopefully I answered you guys' questions, you know, all of the comments on my YouTube channel that are like, Austin, how much does an ATM cost? And what are the different types of ATMs that you guys have the opportunity to order? Now, again, reach out to the Capital ATMs on Instagram, or reach out to myself on Instagram if you guys are looking to order an ATM, we actually do wholesale. I'm not gonna put the link below because I'd like to conversate with obviously those of you. And if you haven't already, make sure and go check out our course. It's theatmmastery.com/main if you guys are interested in learning more about the ATM business that we don't cover here on YouTube videos. Now, getting into some more questions, frequently asked questions that you guys might have about getting the ATM. So this is a brand new machine. As you guys can tell, there's still plastic on this machine. Like, this is literally brand new. Just came to our office. We took it out of the box just for the sake of, the time consuming that it does. But, everything that comes inside this machine is needed in order to plug into play. Now, what do you mean? I literally mean that this ATM machine comes with your keys. Okay, it comes with keys for your ATM machine. There's a key part up here to literally open the machine, and I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. You guys don't have to take a look inside, but this opens the machine, and this is ultimately where you can actually fill the paper that comes with the ATM machine. And as you guys can see, inside this box right here, what they actually do, and again, this is a Yosong Halo 2, is they actually put the paper inside this box for you so that you can literally install that or put it into your ATM. It also comes with this in case you guys forget that your guys' cassette is $20. Totally up to you guys. We don't use them because we just fill our ATM machines with $20 bills all the time. So it comes with paper. It even comes with, and I'll even open it for you guys, it comes with Ethernet cable. So a lot of you guys are like, Austin, what about wireless units? And I'll talk to you guys about that in this video. So when getting an ATM machine, and again, I'll cover a little bit more about what this machine comes with as you guys order this, it comes with the machine, it comes with the cables, it comes with the paper, it comes with everything that you need to actually get started in the ATM business, okay? Now, what it doesn't come with is it doesn't come with a wireless unit. I'll give you guys my personal opinion on this. It does come with an Ethernet cable. An Ethernet cable plugs into the business's Wi-Fi, okay? So you're technically hardwired into that person's internet. Wireless box, let's just say this business that you guys lock down an ATM in does not have good Wi-Fi, or they don't have Wi-Fi that's accessible for this ATM, meaning the Ethernet cable is not long enough. You can either hire a handyman to go do so. To hire an Ethernet cable costs you a couple $100, or you can buy a wireless machine. This wireless cable box costs anywhere from $200 to $400 depending on which company that you go with, and it's going to cost you anywhere from $6 to $12 a month every single month. And some companies charge you per transaction using this wireless box. Obviously, I do not recommend that, but this wireless box, you can buy outright for $250 to $300, put it inside this ATM, not have the ATM hardwired, and it will still run this ATM. It'll cost you $10 a month plus the added, $250 to $300 for the internet connection. For the box. But again, the reason I don't recommend it is, one, there is potential for more chargebacks, which do not happen often in the ATM business. And if they are chargeback, it's usually, us that win them, and we don't have to do anything for that if you process through CVS. And then two, I like to use hardwire because it's a lot faster transactions. Again, that's like using Wi-Fi versus using 3G, okay? So just imagine on your cell phone using 3G rather than using Wi-Fi. Again, we still have wireless units inside some of our ATMs based off of the location that we lock down. But again, I try to have our handyman go out there and actually hardwire the machine with the Ethernet cable. Diving into some more things that come with this ATM, obviously, you guys got your keys. We're gonna open the machine. This is a brand new machine, so every machine that you guys get is going to come with a lock. So this lock is actually programmed 1, 2, 3, and then pound. So as you guys can watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pound. And it opens the box. That is standard. That is always how an ATM machine is going to come. Obviously, depending on the lock, because there are different locks. The SG is typically a lock. You do not get to pick your lock when you're ordering an ATM. But again, it just depends on which ATM machine that you guys order. So obviously the Halo 2s have the SG. The standard code when you get your ATM is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and then pound. Maybe in other videos I can share with you guys on how to change the key codes on that as well. So inside this, and as you guys can take a look, obviously you have your reject bin, you guys have your cassette. This is the cassette that actually holds the money. Yes, this ATM comes with a cassette, okay? You do not have to purchase this separately. And like I said, guys, everything that comes inside this ATM, when you order an ATM machine for 2,500 bucks, let's just say, don't worry about the price too much. When you order an ATM machine, it's going to come exactly how you need it in order to get started, okay? And inside this box is a bunch of other stuff that you might need for this machine. I mean, sometimes they give you bolts. If they don't give you bolts to bolt down the machine, a lot of this stuff is like the guide. It's how to get your machine started, the codes and different things like that. And then obviously, as you guys can see, it comes with your cords. This is the Ethernet cord. This Ethernet cord, as you guys can tell, it's really not that long because most places have their Wi-Fi in the back, right? So this is obviously not going to reach to the back, so we usually have a handyman come hardwire that for us. Then obviously, your guys' standard typical standard power cord. So literally all the ATM needs to run is Wi-Fi or internet connection in a plug-in. Obviously, when you order the machine, it comes with this styrofoam stuff inside of this, obviously to keep the parts not moving around. But again, this is what you get when you guys order a machine. Another thing to cover, because it is a lot of questions that I have gotten over the last week or so, is Austin, I see it has audio and different things like that. Do they come with cameras? So, if I'm being totally honest with you guys, majority of ATMs do not have cameras inside of them, okay? And if they do, they're special inputted cameras for that specific person, depending on the machines, okay? The little bit more expensive machines, again, these are just standard machines. They don't have cameras inside of them. They do have alarms and alerts on our CDS, so it allows us to see if somebody's obviously messing with our ATM. But again, at the end of the day, there are not cameras inside this. Now again, depending on the machine, like you can get into the 2600s, the Yosan 2600s, those start to end up having cameras depending on the ATM machine. The more expensive an ATM machine, the more likely it is to have an actual camera. But again, your standard ATMs don't have cameras, okay? Obviously, that is to scare the intruder, but like I said, majority of people actually don't end up stealing the ATMs because the cops either get there before, or it's too loud, or they just scare themselves away. And again, a lot of ATMs in the nights don't ever have a lot of cash inside them anyways, so sucks for them. And this machine is very freaking heavy. Like, this machine is probably 300 pounds. So it is not an easy machine in order to take. So that's one myth I'm going to debunk for you guys. A lot of you guys are gonna be like, why would you share that? It doesn't really matter, okay? The next question that you guys might have is, okay, well, who's gonna install this machine for you, right? You have the machine, who's gonna install it? For install, guys, certainly reach out to us. We have handy guys. We have guys that are on the boots on the ground in literally 50 different states that will literally go ahead and install this machine for you, but it's really not that difficult. It's not that difficult to truly do. I have a guy that will sit on the phone with you and help you program the machine, because obviously you gotta dial in your key code, you gotta connect this to the host and different things like that. And so, obviously reach out to us for your guys' help. ATM Mastery down below also shares, helps you guys with this entire process and gives you guys access to our guys, or just go ahead and hire a handyman and have that handyman just install your guys' ATMs for you. Another question that I've got over the last couple of weeks has been, Austin, what about your guys' ATM toppers? So obviously on our ATMs, we just like to spread out as much profit as possible. So our ATM toppers cost us about 500 bucks. Nothing a month, and we make anywhere from $80 to $150 a month by having our toppers sit on top of our ATMs. Now, why do we do that? Just due to the fact that it raises transactions about 15 to 20%, as we've noticed in our business, because it's a little bit more welcoming. It's playing national ads that we're also getting paid for. So, just imagine, this is what, my partner and I really realized at a mass level of ATMs, when we had 20 ATMs with 20 different toppers, an average of $100 a month per topper, we were making an extra $2,000 a month just by having 20 machines have toppers on top of it. We also played our own ads. So we have 3 different companies, Capital ATMs, a Legacy, and Cashier Houses. We actually play our own ads on top of our topper, which costs us no amount of money. Again, the national ad spend is what's going to be paying us every single month so that we can squeeze more profit out of our ATM machines. Again, perpetual media, we have exclusive rights for that. So if you guys are interested in getting your guys' self a topper, obviously just reach out to us. You know, we would be happy to answer any questions you guys might have. So again, guys, hopefully you guys got value from this video. I really wanted to break down based off of the questions that I've seen on my YouTube. You know, again, you set the surcharge. Again, you know, are in control of this ATM machine. You also get a back office when you obviously fill out your paperwork and create an account with CDS, which is obviously who we recommend, and that's who we go through and that's who we work with. And again, you know, all the other steps that I share with you guys inside of this video. Hopefully you guys got value. If you guys have any other questions, again, a lot of the questions are answered inside ATM Mastery, but I would love to give you guys enough information to at least get started in the ATM business here on YouTube. So, you know, drop in the comments below what you guys would like to see in future videos. If you guys have any questions, for those of you that have stayed until the end of this video, drop in the comment section below because I would love to answer them or potentially make a video. And if you haven't already, make sure and go subscribe. Make sure and like this freaking video. That way the YouTube algorithm helps me out just somewhat. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We are about the ATM business. We are about passive income. We are about helping you get out of your 9 to 5 and help you create your dreams an actual reality. We're gonna have a great 2020. Make sure and go subscribe. We'll see you guys in future videos.